All right, Mockup 3D has launched, and it has been quite a week. I'm launching my business, and I'm going to document the process here on YouTube. Is it going to succeed? I sure hope it will. But if you hit the subscribe button, I guess we'll both find out. Now the big question is, did it succeed? Well, I don't know. Well, I mean, a lot of people came, actually more than I expected. I did not expect this to be a big launch. I kind of was just going to do a soft launch to my email and maybe reach out to some people if I could. But we didn't get a huge amount of people. We got just shy of 300 visitors. And then obviously more people got the link and just didn't click on it. And of those 300 or so that came, about 50 ended up signing up, just a little bit north of 50. Which, I mean, now that I think about those numbers, they really aren't that high, but it felt like a lot. It felt really overwhelming. And I know, we actually got, a fair amount of people. I mean, I'll show you where we're getting some of that. Actually, one guy who sent a lot of traffic my way is this guy, Jacob Cass of Just Creative, who's got a great site and Twitter feed. And he promoted me to social media. I just, reached out to him kind of randomly and just asked. And here's his tweet right here. And that actually drove quite a bit of traffic. So thank you, Jacob. Follow him if you haven't already. He's a great design resource. Another guy who gave me a little bit of traffic was Joel Bennett, who has a nice, good-sized mailing list, although I don't think it's quite as focused on designers, although I don't know. But he gave me quite a bit too, so thank you, Joel. But as you may be able to see by this, I actually had a little promotion going on. I was actually giving away this label model for a limited time until June 5th. And I'll put a link in the description if you guys see this before June 5th. You can totally grab this for free. I think that promotion may have given people a little push, a little impetus to sign up, now rather than later. That was at least the idea. Although not all that many people, like a dozen or so, or not even, no, I think it was like 8 or so, took me up on it. So I don't know. I think part of it is that it's free to use and free to try out. You can basically use the entire site for free, but if you upload an image, it'll put a little watermark on it. So, that's always what I've been going with. So, it's not a big deal to just put in your email and try it out. Here, by the way, is what my signups actually look like. This is over 3 days. I launched on Tuesday. It is now Friday as I record this. So, we got a bunch at the beginning, and then Jacob and some other people promoted me, and it kind of, sort of steadily increased. I haven't gotten too many this morning, but I got some, last night or very, very early this morning, so it's still, presumably going. Actually, I got one as late as 9 a.m., and the promotion's still going, so the launch is still very much happening. So this is all very tentative. In fact, it brings me to this sort of big conclusion of, did this succeed? And again, I don't know. People are obviously signing up, and they're actually really using it. I was taking a look at some of the models, so that's good. And, obviously not a complete failure because I got one customer, but I've got one customer. No one else has converted yet, has actually bought it other than the one person. But to be fair, on the other side, he had signed up several days actually before I launched. He actually emailed me and was like, I need this, can you hook me up with it? And so I said, yeah, great. And then he signed up. And it took him he tried it out and took him 4 days to decide. So, and it's been 3 days of the launch, so I don't know, whether some people are deciding or not. And I'm going to email some of them and find out. You got to talk to your customers, right? Especially if they can be your customers. But yeah, I just, it's just frustrating. You see all these things and you're like, I really want you to use this because it's so good. And it'll mean that this could succeed, but I don't know. And it brings up one other thing. See, I may be able to get a full-time job. I know someone who's got one, and I'm questioning whether I should go get one. I've been for a while, but, it really depends on how this does. Because, this is my full-time job now, and I am been more than full-time on it. I was really busy this weekend getting everything set up. And to really continue it, at this pace would definitely need full-time. And especially the kind of job I would get would be a very busy job that would keep me quite occupied. But, so, so I'm deciding on that. And I just don't know. The thing is, if this succeeds, obviously I want to make sure it works. I want to do that. But if it fails, I need income. And even if it doesn't totally, even if it grows and succeeds but grows slowly, I don't have infinite time and infinite income to to watch that go. So I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll really just have to wait and see what happens. This isn't done yet. There's more I'm following up on, and just see, not even just see how it succeeds, but see how quickly it can succeed. And I realize that having the choice between a full-time job, a decent full-time job, and a successful business is, it's a good problem to have. And, and I've built this thing, so, it is really out there no matter what it does. But it has just been causing me a lot of stress, and it's, especially since this just came up this week. And, I just keep looking at these people coming, and they keep going on my site, and I'm like, buy it, and, tell all your friends, and I really want to know. I mean, it's not even as I really need to succeed, I just really want to know if it's going to happen. And how quickly, and just do I know what's going to happen? And I don't. And that's what building a business really is. So, I guess this has been very emotional. So yeah. And so there's still just a lot more to do and a lot more to find out. I still have my YouTube ad to run. I mean, that's probably going to drive as much, if not more traffic compared to what I had done before. Plus, I might do AdWords, I might do Pinterest, I don't know. I mean, I might do some other promotions, and then, of course, the site itself, got to optimize it, and, still sending out to my email list, still doing the promotion, and I got another stuff going on. I got a big presentation this weekend for eBay Startup Cup. Yeah, just a lot. So, anyway, talk to you later. Have a good one. Sign up for Mockup 3D if you haven't already. It's totally free to try out, and obviously buy it if and only if you find it useful. All right, talk to you later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.